everyone. I'm Greg Otta with FedScoop TV. We're here at the Adobe Digital Government Assembly, and I'm talking with Tim Smith, the president of OnPoint. Tim, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, with your work, what is the most important contribution your company can make to the work of its federal customers?
So, there's obviously a lot of contributions we make, but I think what we are trying to do is position ourselves in one particular area, and that's the area of security.
Okay.
And security has become too much of a buzzword, in my own personal opinion, because I hate for it to lose the importance. We talk a lot about cybersecurity and obviously the threat to our infrastructure and to our country. Right. What we are trying to do is take a bit more of a proactive approach to that.
Okay.
And so we have gone out and we actually issued a white paper last year talking about how do you integrate security into your system development lifecycle.
Okay.
Taking a look at security from the beginning. Not being a reactive approach, but taking a look at it right as you start developing applications, deploying systems, implementing systems. And there's an exciting part about what we're doing here today at the forum and working with our partner Adobe as we go out and leverage their products, enhance their products, do development within their products for the federal government. We're taking a look at security right up front. We believe in the end that's going to make this country, our systems, our applications more secure.
Okay, so with cybersecurity, there's been a lot of policy that has come out lately on that. There has been revisions to A130,
Right.
There's FITARA, there is GSA's push to make contracts more government-wide.
Yes.
All of that leads to a centralization of authority in federal agencies and with the CIOs. How does this help your company? Is this a good thing for your company?
I believe it is a good thing.
Okay.
And I've read a lot of the, I'll call it criticism for even like A130. I believe anytime government and industry can come together and put in place, good policies, processes, procedures for how we're going to work together, that's a good thing.
Okay.
We're establishing some sort of common framework and an open communication. I think the challenge going back to cybersecurity, and I saw a lot of criticism around A130 that didn't address enough around cyber.
Okay.
That particular area is changing too much. I think what we need to do and what a lot of good policies have done is start to put in place, the groundwork for how we're going to work together, how we're going to communicate. And then we, industry and government working together, need to address those on an individual basis.
Okay.
Whatever agency, whatever department, whatever mission we're supporting, whether it's cybersecurity or anything. And I think, what I want to see is more and more of the acquisition community being able to open up and have that intelligent communication with industry going forward. So to that thing, it's the other part of your question. I think it's kind of separate. A lot of the centralization, particularly around a lot of the GWECs, I do believe that is also a good thing.
Okay.
I think it ultimately saves money. I think it saves our government money. It saves our our company's money. And I think what a lot of people may not always think about is the enormous amount of costs that go into putting out a procurement and then responding to a procurement. And I read some criticism, I think again it was around A130, talking about reining in a lot of the rogue departments and agencies going
Right.
out and doing their own thing.
Right.
I absolutely agree with that. I saw an example about a year ago. It was an agency put out a BPA, which is for your general IT services.
Okay.
And it angered me as an American because I thought there were so many other great vehicles already in place out there. And I think that's where we're heading, is putting more of these vehicles, the Alliance, or as you need the Small Business Alliance, small business, CIOSP3 small, NetSense, NetOps. Great vehicles that are proven, and we should be using those, because when we go and recreate the wheel and these agencies put out their own BPAs, think about all of the effort and costs that goes from the government having to develop that, procure it, industry having to respond again. These are millions and millions of dollars being spent that we can leverage in other ways.
Right.
So I think the centralization does just one thing. It saves us money, and then we can take that money, both government and industry, put it into our R&D, advanced technologies, developing our people. That's where the money ought to go.
Great. Okay. So finally, one last thing. What is the best thing about working with the federal government? Excuse me.
The best thing about working with the federal government is the mission, what we're doing. I believe it. I know my people believe it. They want to work for OnPoint because we're working for the government, and the missions we're supporting are just too important. And it gets our people excited to be doing something for the government. We do believe we're doing some good. No matter the scale or the scope of the project, we're helping our government. We're making our government a better place. We're making it a better place for our children. We're making it a more secure place. And that's the primary reason I'm here. That's the primary reason On Point people are here. We want to help our government.
Great. Well, Tim, thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you very much.
For more of our videos, you can check out our YouTube channel. And for more information, you can check out fedscoop.com. I'm Greg Otto. Thanks for watching.